Stop saying the IPL destroy West Indies cricket. YPL didn't destroy West Indies cricket. The West Indies Cricket Board did it themselves, said Sir Courtney Walsh. My people, welcome back to the channel. You know it's a boy SAE. Best up on yourself and thank you all for tuning in. So what I really want to zoom in today and guys is former West Indies head coach and former West Indies fast but one of the greats, Courtney Walsh, basically give his opinion and people blaming IPL for the ruin of West Indies cricket. You understand? And he's saying clearly that IPL didn't ruin West Indies cricket. West Indies did it themselves with poor board management in terms of president and who they select to lead. You understand? This is all where the problem of West Indies cricket is coming from. My people, if it's the first time on the channel though, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And before we go any further, guys, I want to give my opinion on it. You understand? Some of the time the West Indies haven't really got the selection properly or selection right, because remember now guys, the Caribbean region is large, guys, and I'm sure that there are more talent out here that people are overlooking, you understand, are ruining their career because of favoritism and biasness in West Indies cricket. You know, it has been happening for years, you understand. It's not the first. IPL did play a part, yes, but in my opinion, most of it was done by the West Indies, you understand, because these players, you know, Caribbean players, most of the time they love money, you understand? So, and everybody love money, to be frank with you guys, you understand? And I'm not going to turn, if I am playing, I'm not going to turn down a 20 million for a 1 million. I'm not going to do that because at the end of the day, cricket is a short career. You understand? And no loyalty and yes come with West Indies. Yes, of course it does. But I will play for West Indies, but I'm not going to turn down those such big deals. I will available, yes, but the money, I have to secure that because my future will depend on that. You understand? Because at the end of the day, look at all of some former cricketers. They're not financially stable, you know, guys. Back in the days, cricketers. You understand? If it was now, I'm sure that they would have picked it to play in IPL, PSL, and all of those leagues to make better financial outcome. Right, so that's my opinion. Leave yours down below. Let's run through some comment, guys, and hear what some people, we have over 1,000 hard comment, guys, but you know, we're not gonna run through so much of them, guys. We're just gonna run through some of them and let you guys leave your honest comment down below. All right, so finally an ex-cricketer shows some balls. The West Indies Cricket Board are pocketing most of the money for ICC from the ICC. Vestan Mansaram comment. Howard Letman, the IPL were mere willing pallbearers, right? Mr. Perry commented and said, finally someone talking sense. Alex Joseph, he is 100% right. Other cricketers from playing nation perform at the IPL and they perform well also for the nation or their nation, right? Let's try with fast forward to today. How come test players from England, Australia, South Africa playing 50 overs, T20, hundreds, and their population, they can't have specialists for each format, and we with a few thousand players have specialists for test, one day, and T20. Why can't the best players play all formats? Clive lied. What formats your team played, and all you played county cricket too, right? Devian Mahabir Singh commented, I agree, especially when Walsh himself was hired as a selector. Correct with a captain, correct with a capital correct. So the comment section, guys, based on what I'm reading, and most of them are simply agreeing with what Courtney Walsh is saying, you understand? Because you know, people the West Indies, guys, is something where it never seems to really get it right sometime, you understand? And we're wondering why the team is performing poorly. You know, and it's all come down to the selection now, guys. All come down to the board and who they have in charge and who the board order to be selected, because I'm sure in the region here, guys, there's a lot of talent here. It's just the fact that they haven't unveiled as yet, you understand? And some of them talent just go to waste, as I said earlier. But let's continue. There are so many franchises around the world. Why is IPL the cho they chose to mention I would rather T20 franchises? Because they play around the world. And to be frank, right now West Indies barely have 10 players in IPL. So how can I say IPL ruin West Indies? You understand? Well said, Courtney Walsh. Even a blind person can see that. Be careful though, you might get a lot of enemies. No, you're right. People who aren't agreeing with that statement will start to call on him as some former players who have bad mind. You know, that's typically how West Indies operate. You understand? Or the fans operate. Um, West Indies cricket declined more than a decade before IPL, so of course he's right. 2020 opened up opportunities for players and it became more of a business model. And because it's a business, countries like West Indies got disadvantaged, right? Amazon Mohammed Sami said it when they won the second T20 World Cup. He also expressed that that would have been the last time they all played together. No man, that World Cup, if I do clarify that World Cup, Sammy was getting out the fight, you know, and remember when he come out and made a statement and we never saw there and Sammy in West Indies colours again. Yeah, understand? So there were some stuff, guys, that happened between Sammy and the board last World Cup that they won. We can clearly remember. I was young, but I remember an interview that Sammy did, you know, where he's saying that he's gonna celebrate with who are here with him. You understand? I don't know what really happened, but you know, they wasn't in good favor or they wasn't on good terms. You understand? But it is what it is, the people. Yes, but you were there if say water deep, so it goes. Roderick, coming very true. West Indies players learn a lot from IPL and CPL. Would like to know how much he got paid to make that statement, asking for a friend. Mark Anthony Ferreira commented, actually taking his words into context and some reflection. I totally agree for that. Have not been around for the last 35 to 40 years, has no clue or what he just stated, right? Tend to believe him. Plenty other countries haven't collapsed because of IPL. Agree with him. So, as I said, guys, most of the people here are agreeing with what Sir Courtney Walsh is saying. You know, they're saying that the West Indies cricket didn't ruin by IPL, but by the board. You understand? And people need to get it right and stop blaming IPL for the decline of West Indies cricket. You know, they should look deep and see it's the board that make bad decisions and so forth. But my people, leave your honest thoughts down below. Based upon yourself, I'm not going to read any more comment, but leave your thoughts.